this episode of Open for Business, Charlie visits Essenhaus to learn about their famous restaurant, bountiful bakery, on-site lodging, gift shops, and even takes in a car show. Vincy takes you to Linton's Enchanted Garden and gets a personal tour of this must-see destination with owner Mark Linton. And we learn about Goowill of Northern Indiana's WeConnect program, helping employers retain the employees they need. Stay with us, Michiana. We're open for business.
Charlie back again for Open for Business in Middlebury, Essenhaus in Elkhart County, the pleasant surprise in the country. We're going to take you all over the incredible food at the restaurant, Amish home-style cooking, shopping, family fun, a place to stay, to have business meetings, conferences, and we're going to talk to Joel Miller about everything here at Essenhaus. With Joel Miller, campus manager here at beautiful, relaxing Essenhaus. It is so good to be here. I've been here many times over the decades, and I always come away refreshed. And the word respite comes to mind for people that come here, right?
My family's always wanted to have a spot where they can just get away and have a relaxed time or a respite. We've built our buildings to kind of house that. Whether you're at our hotel or a restaurant, there's always extra seating areas, and our hallways at the hotel are extra wide with couches and places to sit outside and just to relax, get one with nature, back with God, and have that relaxation as a family.
Talk about the history, the traditions of Essenhaus.
Yeah, it goes back 50 years at this point or more, and my mom and dad started with one restaurant and decided we wanted another one, and bring in folks with real food, and real cooking. Some of the recipes are my grandma's, and so we've tried to stay true, which is hard after 50 years, but we really work hard at making sure we don't stray from what people expect when they come here. After 50 years, sometimes they say it's the same.
Let's talk about some of the things that people come to eat when we're talking about the main restaurant meals.
Yeah. Well, of course, we have our roasted chicken, which we've had from the beginning, and our roast beef. Those two are probably the tops when it comes to meals. Real mashed potatoes with real butter and those types of things that people don't always make at home anymore, but we do, with dressing and noodles. And of course, we make our own noodles as well. And then to finish it off, all our pies.
Oh.
We've got 30 different kinds of pie.
30?
And we make everything from scratch, from the crust to the puddings to the fillings and everything. So it's a good way to end a meal.
Now, I saw some folks eating in here. Looky here. Now, you can still do that.
That's right.
Hopefully, they're not 6'5".
Yeah, right?
See, that's
It's
not
little...
an Amish height. Yeah, so this is cozy in here.
Hell yeah. People will wait twice as long as the line is just to be able to sit in one of these.
And talk about the bakery.
Well, the bakery is something that, Mom and Dad always wanted, and about 10 years into the business, they decided to get one and got it going, and breads and donuts and cookies. And if you've ever been to our bakery, we have big rolls.
Ooh.
And the long johns are about as big as you'll find anywhere, of course, but just fresh made every day, and that's what we really strive in our bakery. You're going to have a product that was made the day before. Our number one pie, you probably wouldn't guess what our number one pie is.
What is your number one pie?
Red raspberry cream.
Red raspberry.
Yep.
A surprise.
There's a vanilla pudding inside, but it is the actual number one selling pie we have.
An Amish tradition, fry pies. How would you describe fry pies?
Yeah, that's a good question, but we put the fruit pudding inside, and it's a kind of like a donut wrapped in there in deep fried glaze,
Right.
So it's not very sweet.
Well, this one happened to fall out.
Oh, did that fall out of there?
Oh,
Blueberry. Yeah, that's pretty good.
there's goodie. Let me ask you this. Thanksgiving, pies, Essenhaus. How many do you all get out there?
Yeah, well, we get a lot of orders, and we do pies. Between 7,000 pies last year went out in 2 days.
The campus here outside, carriage rides, putt-putt golf, various buildings. Take us around.
Yeah. Well, we have over 100 acres here, and Mom and Dad were forethought in buying some farms when they were available, and didn't necessarily have plans, but now we have this park-like atmosphere where we have miniature golf, and we, like you said, carriage rides, bikes for rent, and just a nice environment, especially during the summer.
Joel, tell us, where are we now?
Yeah, we call this the Essenhaus Village Shops. You're in the middle of all the shops. We have the quilt shop, the large 4-story building. There's a clothing store just past the deck here, and then the corn crib and cabin right here, which is an actual cabin. We actually bought 2 cabins from Ohio, and we re-erected them here, and we've made a gift shop out of it. And the kids play around. We've often put these cows out here. They like to get on them and play on them. And then we have a play gym as well, and a play area for the kids.
Let's talk about events here. People can have their special events.
Yeah, we have, the restaurant's large enough that we can seat 1,000 people. And so we have a lot of breakout rooms here at the restaurant where people can host their receptions or dinners for business. But then we have the conference center over at the inn, which is 300 to 400 people, and a lot of receptions over there. Do the same food catering over there as they can get here at the Essenhaus. So we have a lot of places for people to have their family gatherings or anything else they might have, graduations.
Let's talk about overnight lodging, what people can learn.
Yeah, we have a 100-room hotel. We've built over the years, started in '85, and we have an indoor pool area now, conference center. And so we book a lot of motor coaches as well as family gatherings. It's just individual travel that might want to go to the flea market or they want to go to South Bend to a Notre Dame game.
Yeah.
It's a special place to be. We've got an outdoor fire pit, and so it's just a hang around where people enjoy themselves. The rooms are a little different. They're all decorated different. It's not the same.
Yeah.
It has the home feel of Middlebury, of Amish country, and so it is unique in that way. And of course, we have a continental breakfast every morning.
Sure.
And they can be on their way.
I want to talk about something that is fairly new in your traditions that continue to build, the classic car cruise-in. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I was having lunch with one of my van drivers one day. We're down in the break room, and he said he went to a cruise-in that weekend, and I was kind of like, well, what's that? And he told me what it was, and I said, well, I'm trying to get Thursday nights just a little busier, and he said, well, just hand out flyers. So we did that. He and I started this cruise-in. We had, I think, 23 cars the first night. And he said it'll grow. I said, oh, I don't know. But it just grew and grew. And so we're continuing it. And now we get 300-400 cars a night during the summer. And yeah, we've started this cruise in. We're in hopes that people come and just enjoy it. We don't have any regulations. They can bring any kind of car they want, new, old, foreign, doesn't matter. We really just want folks to come out and have a good time. We're a little different. We don't do competitions. And in that sense, we think people will come, enjoy themselves, and come back again. When you have competitions and they don't quite win, and they're like, I'm never going back there again. But we want folks to just keep kind of continuing to be here, enjoy themselves while they're here, and feel good when they leave.
Now, can I take this home? So it's Thursdays, when to when?
We start in May and we go through September. And if the last one's a rain out, we might do one in October.
Right.
Can't say no to the last one because it's usually 1,500 to 1,800 cars and lots of people.
Wow. So how can people learn more? They're watching this, they want to get into specifics. Website, contact, social media.
Sure, we've got essenhaus.com is our website. You're certainly welcome to be there. And then we're on Facebook as well. We're a lot of activity on Facebook. And Instagram, of course. We're giving out messages all the time. And then we have a newsletter you can sign up for and get the latest and greatest.
So there you have it, essenhaus.com. Check out their Facebook page. Joel, it's been lovely to talk to you about what you and your family have done and continue to do.
Thanks.
Travel to Israel and watch the pages of your Bible come to life. You will sail on the Sea of Galilee. You will trace the cobblestone paths of Jerusalem. You will find his empty tomb, and even have the opportunity to be baptized in the Jordan River, just as Jesus was. LaSea Tours has been opening up the Bible to people for over 50 years. Call today to receive a free information packet and make this dream a reality.
know you're working daily to make healthy choices for your life and the life of your loved ones. MHC Life is here to help you with those choices by offering supplements and materials that maximize your health and total well-being. The Super Heart Pack from Making Healthy Choices is an excellent way to boost your immunity, combat fatigue, and provide overall maximum heart health and well-being. Order today for $49.95 and save $39. Visit mhclife.com or call 1-800-965-2345.
Hi, this is Vincy with Open for Business, and today our travels brought us to Elkhart to Linton's Enchanted Garden. Now we're going to meet with owner-operator Mark Linton and find out more about his creativity, his creations, and this amazing place and all that it has to offer. Trust me when I say there is something for everyone here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. I'm here at Linton's Enchanted Garden with Mark Linton, finding out more about this magical place. How long have you been here? And tell us more about everything that happens here.
Well, it's a dream that started over 40 years ago that became a reality and slowly built and developed over the years.
It is absolutely magical here. When we pulled in, I said, Enchanted is really what this place is. What are some of the features that you guys have even as we just are on the scene?
Well, not only are we a home and garden center, but we're a destination here in Elkhart, and we have tried really hard to make this a fun family place to bring really kids of all ages. We've got a lot of different attractions here.
Speaking of that, I hear that you have a petting zoo and a train. Can we go check that out?
Absolutely, let's go.
All right. We are at the train, Mark, and I kind of want to get in and take a ride, but this takes people all around so they can see everything, right?
The whole entire 9 acres, and it's just not for little kids only, it's for big kids, kids of all ages.
So I'm holding some popcorn, but you have something for everybody every day when they come to visit.
Yeah, not only are guests offered free popcorn, movie-style popcorn that is, but on those really hot days, hey, we offer our guests their choice of a freezer pop.
I love
free
that.
of charge.
That's amazing. Now, can we go check out the petting zoo?
Oh my goodness, if you're an animal lover like I am, you're gonna love it.
So finally we're at the petting zoo. Now, Mark, I am a huge animal lover. Can you tell us about some of the animals that you have here?
Well, I'm just like you. I love all sorts of animals, and we have had a petting zoo since we started our garden center. I want to show you a couple of new babies that we've got here. I don't know if you've ever seen these miniature sheep. These are called baby doll sheep, and the coolest thing about them is they have this permanent smile on their face. And then we also have a little further down here are some pygmy goats, and pygmy goats are the miniature goats. And then we have the complete opposite, what's called Nubian goats. And these are the giant goats with the long floppy ears. And they just absolutely love the attention. They love to be fed, and you can pet them and feel very safe. Sometimes they're a little aggressive.
All right, Mark, we are here at the Garden Cafe, and I don't know how you do it, but every single place that I am seeing is absolutely beautiful. What do we have in front of us?
Well, our wraps are very, very popular, and you've got one of our mini wraps, and I've got one of our healthy options. We have all sorts of different salads, fresh from the garden to select from.
And then you also do the box lunches too for people?
We do, and that's how we handle the large groups. They order in advance.
That is fantastic. I don't want people missing out on this. This is really, really wonderful, Mark. Now, I hear that you have the area's largest florist too?
I would love to show that off to you.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
My goodness, Mark, you were not kidding about being the area's largest florist department. I mean, you guys could handle just about anything, can't you?
We can. We do a lot of corporate work. We do all sorts of weddings and special events and custom arrangements every single day. But if you're kind of like a last minute person and didn't plan, stop in here. We've got this huge cooler, always full of fresh flowers, basically to fit everyone's budget.
You can take care of everyone. It is absolutely magical here. So now when it comes to seasonal decor, I think that you might have something to say about that. You can cover inside and outside any season.
And our displays are always changing.
Oh my goodness. So talking about seasonal decor, they have it covered indoor, outdoor, and it changes with the seasons. Right now their focus is on sunflowers and butterflies. I have to be honest and tell you that I'm very excited that I brought my purse with. And then we come over here and it's seaside and nautical. Anything and everything that you're looking for seasonal decor, they have you covered. They also have an extensive collection of Vera Bradley. Now, what you see is absolutely beautiful, but if there's a piece that you don't see, they can custom order it just for you. And now we are at the women's boutique. Who knew that in Elkhart, Indiana, you could find fashion from Italy? Yes, that's right, from Italy. They have beautiful clothing, wonderful accessories. Ladies, if you love to do some shopping like me, this is the place to be. And men, if you love your ladies, you need to shop here too. Now we're in the conservatory, and I can say it is absolutely amazing. I can also say you'll be surprised by the selection that they have here. So many things to see, so many things to check out. You just have to see it to believe it. Make sure when you come out to the conservatory, you stop by to say hi to Bloomer.
How are you?
I'm okay, how are you?
I love you.
I love you.
Hello.
Look at this. This is a quilt garden, and this is one of more than 20 that you can see in Elkhart County. But you can see this one right here at Linton's Enchanted Garden. Thank you so much, Mark, for having us out. There's literally something for everyone, but we want to make sure they can find you and they can find out more. So let everybody know how to get here and where they can go.
Well, I'm so glad you had a wonderful time here. We're very easy to find, located here in Elkhart. We're off of the 20 bypass or the 8090 toll road, located on County Road 17. Just watch for the attraction signs or look us up at lintons.com.
Hi friends, this is Stefan from Feed the Hungry. I'm at Mahega Primary School in the Ramwanja refugee camp, surrounded by a bunch of wonderful Congolese children. If you take a notice, you'll see their plates are empty right now. They are waiting for lunch. And that's why we really count on friends that are Full Life Monthly partners. It's important that these kids get a meal each and every day that they come to school. When the food's not here, the children aren't here either, and they miss out on class. They suffer physically, they suffer academically. When you become a Full Life Monthly partner, you're helping kids like these grow. They learn, they're healthy, and they love God because they can taste and see that the Lord is good. If you sow into the ministry of Feed the Hungry, think about making a monthly commitment. Thank you so much.
I have come as light into the world, so that everyone who believes in me will not remain in darkness. Just $5 prints and ships a Bible. Your commitment of $20 a month would provide one Bible a week to someone who would read about God's saving love and share His Word with others. You can make a difference by sending God's Word, helping to bring people out of the darkness and into the light.
This is Charlie, back again for Open for Business. When you think about Goodwill, what do you think about? Thrift stores, great shopping, but there's so much more to Goodwill, including programs like WeConnect. We're catching up with its director, Amber Terry, about how WeConnect makes a difference through Goodwill. Joining me is Amber Terry, Program Director for WeConnect, and I'd like to learn more about WeConnect and the Success Coach program.
So WeConnect is actually a program run through Goodwill Industries of Michiana, and we partner with employers across our 16 counties to provide success coaches to help improve their retention and keep their employees at work by addressing the barriers that exist outside of work that don't just stop when you walk through the door.
So what are the goals, the main goal, other goals of WeConnect?
So the main goal for WeConnect is actually to keep employees at work. We want to help them succeed and thrive and address any barriers they have going on, whether that's childcare, housing, transportation. It could be they want to go back to school or they have a child going to college and it's been years since they've done a FAFSA. We'll be there to help walk them through that, provide them the resources, make the connections for them, and help support them all the way through.
What has been the success rate?
So presently for 2022, we are sitting at a 99% retention rate for all of our employees who have used WeConnect. And in 2021, we actually helped 150 individuals with 50 repeat users. And we had a retention rate last year of 87 to 90% across our companies.
Man, this is a big project. A lot of people involved, a lot of organizations. Who does WeConnect partner with?
So we partner with Beacon Health Systems. We work with South Bend Memorial Hospital and Elkhart General Hospital. We work with Wellness Pet, B&B Molders, Notre Dame University. We also work in LaPorte County with Bloxam and Fiberbond, American Renolit, and Paladin and all of their partner agencies. And then we also just recently started to work with the Maryville School Corporation and their families that they have as well.
What is the benefit of having WeConnect? Because I know employers out there, companies want to have retention because to replace, that's costly, it takes time. Talk about the benefits there.
Yeah, so the benefit for an employer is you get the buy-in from your employees, right? You're supporting them, you're showing them that you care. Let's give you this resource and this tool. And for the employer, they're saving money because what it costs to turn an employee just at a base rate of $8 an hour is $3,500, just about. And that's from a 2018 statistic. So that number's obviously gone up. And that's just your training and your baseline of hiring an employee. So when you're looking long-term at retention rates and this being the market that we're in with employers and employees wanting to come to work and getting them to come back to work, it's really priceless for an employer to have a success coach.
So from a business owner's perspective, why would they want to engage with you all? What are the benefits?
So when we're working with employees, we're really dealing with a cross-function of barriers that exist. And it can be things like my childcare is making me 15 minutes late to work because I'm driving across town. But I'm receiving a point for that because I was late. But my employer doesn't know that for me to get to work, I'm catching 2 trains and every stoplight on the way, and that's why I'm late. It's not because I slept in, it's not because I don't want to be here. But we also deal with issues in regards to mental health, and that's a huge thing in all of our communities right now. And it's come out a lot through COVID, and a lot of people had underlying things that have occurred and things have changed. So we've dealt with things like suicide prevention and catching individuals before they're at that place and making sure they get the referrals and the help that they need so that their needs are being met and they're able to get the assistance before it's too late. We also deal with getting their food assistance. If they don't have time to make it to the mobile food pantry, the success coach can go get them a box and bring it back to them at work. So we're able to really do a multitude of things that typically you wouldn't see done.
So if an employer is looking into being a part of this with the employees, what can you tell them?
So if you're an employer and you're wondering about how the Success Coach program works, the Success Coach program is actually a success coach comes and sits on site at your facility, typically for an hour, typically during a break time, shift change. It could even be just during a time slot that you're gonna allow them to have access to the Success Coach. The Success Coach is then there to build relationships, to become that familiar face. So when your employees do have an issue that arises, they already know who they're gonna be calling on the other end of the phone or who's gonna be answering their emails or their texts. And we're really there to build that relationship. And a majority of our work actually goes on when we're not sitting on site. So when the employee's contacting us, by call or by text, we're then really doing all of that groundwork for them and the resources without them having to reach out to us just one time during the week. We're available for them whenever it's kind of beneficial for the employee.
Amber, so much valuable information here. It's been exciting for me to learn more about how this helps people, companies. Folks want to learn more. How do they contact?
So if they'd like to contact WeConnect or get more information about our Success Coach program and how you can partner, you can reach out to me by email at WeConnect@goodwill-ni.org. You can give me a phone call at 574-323-3719.
323-3719?
That's correct.
Amber, it has been wonderful talking to you and learning about this and helping to get the word out there to the folks. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Goodwill Industries of Michiana is proud to introduce WeConnect, helping employers improve retention by connecting employees with supportive resources. Not all companies are able to provide services needed for continued employment. Through WeConnect, Goodwill helps overcome barriers such as child care, housing, transportation, continued education, and job skills counseling. Goodwill and WeConnect. Engage, empower, retain. For more information, email WeConnect@goodwill-ni.org.
You can change your life now with Mineral Concentrate, a rich fulvic acid supplement loaded with electrolytes to help your body improve focus, reduce inflammation, and provide you with the energy necessary for every activity. The right choice is Mineral Concentrate. Start making healthy choices now. 1-800-965-2345 or order online at mhclife.com.
Nothing's worse than your AC breaking down during the hot summer. Or find out your furnace is defective during the cold Michiana winter. Crystal Valley Comfort has been Michiana's heating and cooling, repair, and installation experts since 1989. Our trusted HVAC contractors have the tools, equipment, and experience keeping your system running strong all year. Our priority has always been our customers. So, who do you want taking care of your home's heating and cooling? The answer is crystal clear. Crystal Valley Comfort.
Travel to Israel and watch the pages of your Bible come to life. You will sail on the Sea of Galilee. You will trace the cobblestone paths of Jerusalem. You will find his empty tomb and even have the opportunity to be baptized in the Jordan River, just as Jesus was. LaSea Tours has been opening up the Bible to people for over 50 years. Call today to receive a free information packet and make this dream a reality.
Thanks for watching. If your business would like to be featured on an upcoming episode, email us at openforbusiness@WHME-TV46.com. We'll see you next time. We're Open for Business.